I have my machete ready. It's Friday the 13th. Let the games begin. I want to get more like that. Ones that I can put recordings into. They have those, Between Two Ferns. That show Between Two Ferns. He's got that button that you can record. My mom laughs at that sound. I have my official Crystal Lake hat. When I turn it around, it says Friday the 13th, but it shows my forehead. It shows all of my forehead. A little bit of hair. There we go. Looks like I'm on my last week of chemo. Chemo is nothing to laugh at. There was a guy who was, I think it was Tennessee. There's an actual Camp Crystal Lake. It's Friday, so Mom and I had pizza. I could have taken us to Sal's Pizza, but I wasn't thinking of that. I happened to be at the grocery store, and I thought, pizza. It's party time. Party. Besides my eyebrows. I wonder why they made there's such a huge opening back here. You can hardly see the Friday the 13th. Oh, some people are starting to join. All right. Hi and said hi. You can't see my eyebrows. This is my official Friday the 13th hat. When you spin it around, it says Camp Crystal Lake. I like your music. My music? You mean the doing doing? I think I need a breath freshener. That's bad when you can smell your own breath. Jason, thank you. Thank you for liking my hat. It's official. Camp Crystal Lake, and it's got some blood on it. Blood. I think it was fitting for Friday the 13th. It's not every day that you have Friday the 13th. I have a total of 2 people watching. And I have my machete ready. I like this. It's compact. This is not a full-size machete. This is like one for chopping coconuts. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Kiki ha ha. I have a. Oh, really? I was thinking about getting me a Jason mask. It's just not Friday the 13th without a Jason mask. I think I'll wait till Halloween. I definitely want to get a Hannibal Lecter mask. Hannibal Lecter. Maybe I can be him for Halloween. Put on a short sleeve t-shirt. Put on a comb my hair back with a lot of grease. I can't wait to go to the dentist. My teeth have really been bothering me lately. I wish I was able to just go in and get teeth cleanings all my life. No, I do not play Roblox. A lot of children play that game. A lot of children play Roblox. And they always say I was kicked out of Roblox. I have so many things. But it's what makes the show. I like my little rattle. I can rattle off some rattling. Can I sit still for a minute? Maybe. I have some Chardonnay. Redwood Highway. Highway? That almost sounds like Friday the 13th. Redwood Highway. Chardonnay. I guess this will be my first time drinking Chardonnay. It's like an Alanis Morissette song. Black tie, Chardonnay. It's like rain on your wedding day, a free ride, and you already paid. Good advice that you just didn't take. Who would have thought it figures? Mr. Play It Safe was afraid to fly, spitting on face. Packed his suitcase, kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damned life to take that flight. And when the plane crashed down, he said, "Isn't this nice? It's like rain on your wedding day. You must smell the cork. You must smell the cork." Ooh, this is an actual cork. Sometimes they use like foam rubber. The plane crashed down. He said, "Isn't this nice? It's like rain on your wedding day. A free ride, and you already paid. Good advice that you just didn't take. Who would have thought it is?" Try use the screw on caps. Oh, I have. It depends on which bottle you get. Yeah, some of them do have the screw on caps. But I just seem to be attracted to Redwood Highway. Also, Sutter Home. I like Sutter Home. I've had some good experiences. Pink Moscato. That's the one I fell with. I fell in love with Pink Moscato. It's time to clean my unusually large wine glass. Unusually large. How are things? Doing all right. Hi, Eddie. Hello. Any North Carolina wine? Oh, no, not. I don't think so. I'll have to look that up. I'm more of a. You like white wine? So do Tim and Eric. Shrimp and white wine. Have you seen Tim and Eric episodes? Awesome show, great job. Ooh, this has a little bit of a bubble to it. Looks like my urine. Oh no. I need a napkin. White wine. I think I like many different wines. Wine. Actually, I called one of my episodes, or a few of my episodes, Why Not? Where I sample wines. Yes, red and white. Thoughts on Julia Child? She worked for the CIA. She's big. She was a bigger, like not fat, but big. Julia Childs. Who mentioned Julia Childs? Oh, little Pepsi. Julia Childs. Kind of tastes bitter. It tastes bitter. I'm going to have to go for the fruity wines. I like Chardonnay. Very bitter. Almost tastes like a dry wine. Time to dig into my teeth again. Yep, I'm not going to drink that again. Chardonnay is not my bag, baby. Diddy Bang. Peach Chardonnay. Yeah, I'm going to have to try that. Peach Chardonnay. This doesn't really say what kind. It just says Chardonnay. I think it looks like a white wine. While I slowly get gooned, slowly get buzzed. I don't have to wear this the whole time, but I will wear it now. Yeah, yuck. Maybe it's an acquired taste. It takes some liking. Acquired. Chardonnay. It sounds like such a fancy wine. But yeah, I like the Moscato. I like Champagne. I like the white Zinfandel. I'm going to have to do that. That's what I'll do is try wines, all different kinds. Where is your neck? There's my neck. Here's my neck. Turtle. Where's your neck? That gets a clown nose. Ooh, I can afford clown noses now. I'm going to have to look up clown noses. Where is your neck? That sounds like something the Queen of Hearts would say. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a Negro? Depends on what he's doing. Is he washing his car? Is he playing basketball? That's funny. That gets a clown nose. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a Negro? Wow. I like these. They stopped selling them. They had Red Nose Day. Yes, they did. Red Nose Day. And you buy one for like $1. Let me see. That's racist. No, it's not. When I was growing up, it was very polite to say Negro. Actually, on applications, there was they prefer Negro. Yeah, that's not racist. Come on, it's not. No, it's not. They used to say Afro American. They used to say black. Actually, on applications, it says black, white, Hispanic. When you call the cops, they ask black, white, or Hispanic. Yeah. This is a very racist, this is a non-racist show. Hi, I meant knee. Knee, Knee. Of course, of course. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Da, na, 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 na. I could probably play that. Welcome to Jurassic Park. I went to the movie theater to see that when it first came out. It was the Sunrise Mall Theater. Oh, you have to stay with the low notes. That is a huge pile of shit. Jeff Goldblum was also in Tim and Eric. You ever seen? Yeah, he was advertising the sleep chair where you can watch your friends sleep. Tim and Eric, highly underrated. Absolutely. What inspired that? Welcome to Jurassic Park. I think I do pretty well with theme songs. Hot cross buns. I can do that while drunk. Slightly drunk. Should I tell my social worker I have a crush on her? I don't think I should. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't tell my social worker I have a crush on her. She might walk across the room and slap me. Men get slapped a lot, especially when they say certain things. You know what? This isn't so bad. It has a bit of a bite. Weird Fingers. That's my nickname, Weird Fingers. Nimble Fingers. Spirit Fingers. Can you play the blues on your recorder? Probably not. I don't think it would be justified to have a crush on a married woman. You can't have a crush on a married woman, or can you? Fun fact, there's still water in the pool. I bet you there is lots of salty water. That's funny. That gets a clown nose. Fun fact, there's still water in the pool. Let's see. Play flute like what's like Krishna. You know what? Krishna. I've never heard him play flute. I didn't know he played flute. I'm pretty sure he does. How's that? I can ask Krishna to teach me how to play. Do I have to reach Nirvana first? I'd have to go where Krishna lives. Or maybe Krishna can come to me. That sounds like a dove. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Dig, if you will, a courtyard, ocean's violets of blue. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. How could you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? You are changing my snake. Oh, charming your snake. That gets a cloud nose. Are you charming my snake? Making it dance. That would be a fun comedy bit. A guy's just sitting there in a chair and somebody is playing a flute and his fly comes open and out comes the snake. What was his name? Steve Martin. Steve Martin did a bit called The Great Flydini. It was pretty funny. Look it up. It's on YouTube. The Great Flydini. Or one time I saw a Halloween costume. It was of a guy. He had a cobra, but the cobra was his Schwanzstücke, and it came with his flute. I should look that up. I don't think the kids would. I don't think they would appreciate. Yeah, but it was fun for an adult costume party. I spend all my free time watching podcasts about being an alpha male. Do you have any tips? I don't know. Do people really like alpha males? Alpha males are kind of like, I don't know. We'll have to define alpha male. He's like the guy, because they have the alpha dog in a pack. The pack of dogs. There's like the alpha male, and then there's the more submissive. I think I might be an alpha male because I'm not as submissive. I kind of like doing my own thing. I don't like to follow somebody else's lead. Maybe I'm a lone wolf. I think I'm a lone wolf. Oh, Los Lobo. I am Lobo. I am a Uno Lobo. I dwell in the darkness, but I step into the light. The worst part of being a teenager is pooping yourself repeatedly in school until you get kicked out. That's funny. That deserves a clown nose. Deserves 3 clown noses. That's funny. Pooping yourself until you get kicked out. Let's see. Fool, only wolf. That's valid. Who slob? Hobo slob. It's like a lone wolf is, oh, that's right, solo lobo. That's what I am. That is, thank you for that. Solo lobo. Maybe I should make a t-shirt that says that, solo lobo. I am one of a kind. You look like John Wayne. John Wayne. Fill your hands, you son of a bitch. That was Rooster Cogburn. He had an eye patch. The guy called him a one-eyed fat man. How dare he? You look, oh, John Wayne Gacy. that gets a clown nose. John Wayne Gacy was a clown. Doo-dah, doo-dah. John Wayne Gacy was a clown. Doo-dah, doo-dah. In Poltergeist, it's loba. Oh, in Portuguese. Okay, in Portuguese, it's lobo solidario. Okay, lone wolf. You are very solidary when you are by yourself. I'm learning today. Today is a learning experience. I once went to the council because my road exploded and poop was everywhere because of the sewer. The sewer. That's where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles dwell. Lamo, yes. You're becoming polygot. P-O-L, polygot. Those words are so tiny. I can see them, but they're so tiny. They're not like blurry. Wine. More wine. I'm reminded of A Clockwork Orange. Try the wine. I think he was eating spaghetti. Here's a fun fact. The strong man, the guy who was carrying the guy in the wheelchair, he played Darth Vader. He was the actual guy in the costume. Just a fun fact. If you ever watch A Clockwork Orange. I think Malcolm McDowell was born on the 13th. Yeah. So, another fun fact. You'll learn a lot of fun facts here at Eddie's Funhouse. Appreciate it. You're welcome. I'm feeling drunk right now. Let's see, I had pizza and root beer, and now it's off to I've graduated to Chardonnay. Just before bedtime. You know what? This isn't so bad. The first drink is the hardest. I guess that's what they say. The first drink is the hardest. Oh shit, you're drunk. Are you a McDonald guy? Occasionally. I like McDonald's for breakfast. I like their breakfast. I like their pancakes and sausage and but for lunch not yeah. Sometimes I like their chicken sandwich or their McRib if I'm in the mood. You like sweet wine and blackberry wine. All right. So that's your genre. Yeah, we should do that. We'll meet again for why not? I'm patenting that. I'm putting a copyright on that. My show is my show sometimes is called Why Not? What about dinner? Pizza. Pizza was dinner. It's already working its way through my bowels. Eddie's Funhouse sounds. It sounds like a fun house. Fun house of the mind. Eddie's Funhouse. It's Eddie's Funhouse. Come on in and have a good time. Have a good time, 'cause it's all right. Eddie's Funhouse. Oh, we had Raising Cane. Raising Cane for dinner. What's your stream about? It can be about anything. Sometimes it's a Q&A. Sometimes I play Hold Up Soldier. Now hold up, soldier. Here's kids playing over there. There's kids playing. I've been a cannibal for years now, and I have to say, the French taste berry. You like the French? Cannibal. Cannibal. Cannibalism is a lot more common than people think. Did you hear about that guy? There was a guy who wanted to eat someone, and there was another guy who wanted to be eaten. Morbid facts. Why is Castle Lake Camp right this way right this way in your hat? Castle Lake. Camp Crystal Lake. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of the slide whistle. I am officially drunk right now. You can tell by the whites of my eyes. Officially, I've been a cannibal for years. Okay, I read that. His name is Armin Mayos, the German. Yeah, the German cannibal. You're drunk as crazy. Drunk as crazy. That gets a clown nose. One clown nose coming up. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse, the Friday the 13th edition. 6 people are watching. 8 people have liked. I hope you enjoy it so far. We've been at this for about 34 minutes. And it's cold. It got cold today. And it warmed up. And as soon as the sun went down, it got cold again. People used corks for bobbers. I remember that. They used corks as bobbers. I think they still use them. So that's how you know you got a fish. That's how you know. I'm an expert in serial killers, and through all the things I have studied and truly believe I'd make a fantastic serial killer. Pogo Pogo the Clown. That's right, Pogo. He was a painter too. He painted himself as Pogo. Available for kids parties. I had a pin that said that. Oh my God, I know you. Oh my God, I know you. Who's your favorite serial killer? I don't have a John. No, who is it? There's one that stood out. Oh, Edmund Kipper. Edmund Kipper. Yeah, I think he counts as a serial killer. They said he was so nice that they didn't believe he was a serial killer. Robert Della. You are Peter Griffin. Everyone knows you. Peter Griffin. Was that bird, 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 bird is a word. Don't you know that the bird is a word? There was a whole episode dedicated to that. That gets a clown nose. Peter Griffin, epic hat. Thank you. Kemper. Yeah, Kemper. Kemper. That's right, with a K. Someone report your live. Someone reported my live. Why? Because it's Friday the 13th. Report. There's nothing to report. I rarely even swear on my live streams. But I do drink wine. Why are you hating? Why are we hating? Nah, man, I'm kidding. You good. Highly intelligent. Chardonnay. Why are you hating on this stream? The Iceman. Yes, that was an intimidating guy. He had a way of, yes, he would freeze the bodies. And he would, yeah, so that they didn't know the time of death. We are. Good choice. Well, thank you for joining me on my Friday the 13th edition to Eddie's Funhouse. I hope you're having wine as well. If you're old enough to have wine, if you have your parents' permission. This isn't so bad. I think that's what it is. The first few drinks, the first few sips of wine are the hardest. And the rest of it is pretty good. So it lives up to its name, Chardonnay. It sounds like a French wine. I love this guy. He can take a joke. I can take a joke. I can take it across. Okay. Wow, this is kind of nice. We're having wine together. Friday the 13th. Have your machete. Oh my God, a paragraph. I don't think I could do this. I love Friday the 13th game for NES old but play. Oh, there's a game? Him and Kemper were huge. Iceman. Yep, 6'7". So you really did study these guys. You got to love Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy, that's the one I was trying to remember. He had a little bug. It was a, what do they call those? VW bug. Back when they had those actual VW bugs. And they also use that kind of bug in The Shining. If you ever watched the beginning of The Shining, they actually have his car, that very same car that has the seat removed. You got to love Arted. I love. Yes, I can take a joke. It's Saturday here, really in Japan. All right. Konnichiwa. You say konnichiwa like we say konnichiwa. You ever watch Kill Bill? Kill Bill. It's Saturday. 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 The Iceman and Kemper in Celebrity Deathmatch. Yeah. I don't think I saw that one. I used to watch Celebrity Deathmatch. Beavis and Butthead. A lot of people got their butts kicked in Celebrity Deathmatch. Yeah, they had a lot of those. MTV, back when MTV was good. Argasato. Arigato. Yeah, that means thank you. Yeah. There were a lot of, when I was in Hawaii, a lot of Japanese people lived in Hawaii. A lot of our teachers were Japanese. We had like a Furukawa, a Hosaka, Kobayashi. Kobayashi, I think, is a samurai. They're a samurai family. Raman. Pardon me if I don't read clearly, because I'm drinking wine. Oh, you're in Osaka. Okay. It's one of my niece went when she was in the Air Force. She went to Japan. She said it was the people there were very pleasant and nice. Or dock desk. Consume water to moisten your, yeah. I can guess your age, and I put it at really 47. I'll accept that. Actually, I'm 57. Yeah, so thank you for the compliment. Dixon Myers. Little dust of the bottle gets sweeter. A little, yes, it does. Sweet 50. Yeah. They say life begins at 40. But yeah, the 40s go by so fast. 47. Wow. I am flattered. Owners, you are 45. Okay. Don't let it fool you. All little dust in the bottle. Looking good, I would say 46. Thank you. You're 21. So you get to have a beer. You get to go out and have a beer. 21. I remember when I turned 21, I used to bring home beer. Yeah, beer. You're 25. All right. So we're in that demographic. David Lee Murphy, Dust on the Bottle. That sounds like a song. I'm going to play Dust on the Bottle. It goes to show you if you're young at heart. That's right. It never shadows. That's still, they check my, yeah, they'll still check your ID. Or they ask you, what's your date of birth? That's flattering, isn't it? When people check your ID, they don't think you're old enough to drink. I am 35, and look, this age shows why wine is kicking in while I got vodka. That's from Russia. Even for cough. Yes, I remember that. I used to drink whiskey when I got really sick. Whiskey would help me out. Could you see that? See that what? Oh, could you see that? That note? No, I didn't see the note. Gabe Owners, very boring. That's my southern side. Very boring, minor. Dukes of Hazzard. I thought he was gonna play me. What's that? Bojangles? Mr. Bojangles. That sounds like a sad song. Have you heard it? Mr. Bo, yeah, I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn out shoes. Didn't Mr. Bojangles die? Wasn't that his fate? Oh, paragraphs. You're killing me with these paragraphs. Please forgive me if I skip paragraphs. I am infamous street artist from the UK, and I still go out at night painting explicit characters all over the hometown just for happiness. You know what? That is art. If you're expressing yourself and you are you feel happy doing it, go out there. What I like is watching when trains go by. When you watch the train and someone has painted a mural on the train or a funny saying, I think 18 should be legalized. 18 for drinking, the drinking age. Can you play Divine by? I haven't heard that song. Stray Kids. Oh man, I need to get out more. I really need to get out more. I like Cake. Have you ever heard of any of Cake songs? He's going the distance. He's going for speed. He's all alone in his time of need. I like that. Crouching on the starting line. I wish I could remember songs. I like songs. It's over 18 over here. It's really 18. We paint classic video games and movies in a pixel style. That'd be neat to see. Going the distance. I like also what was that song about? I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. She's touring the facility and taking up slack. Yeah, I think 18 everywhere started. Really? Now it's 21 has been the age for a long time. Yeah, 18. They send you off to war when you're 18. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Hey. Jesse Ventura. Yeah, he said he went to Vietnam when he was 18 years old. He couldn't even have a beer when he came to America, but when he was in Vietnam, he felt like a man. Like a man. Love you very much. Likewise. TZ on Google, we have caused some controversy. I am from Saudi Arabia. Well, welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. You still there, bro? People start drinking at they also do drugs. They start like with the gateway drug, marijuana. Now you're really drunk. Are you keeping a record? The progression of my drunkenness. Why I am so insecure. We are all insecure at different times, I think. I think that's what it is. Insecurities come from being picked on maybe as a kid, or not measuring. People can seem insecure. But what is security anyway? Security. Do you ever feel secure? Because people always change. People always, yeah, people always put up fronts. Like, bro, why you fronting? Why you fronting, bro? Putting up a front. She putting up a front. I used to hear that a lot in 2000, somewhere around there. Okay. So it's been 51 minutes. Neither are good. That's right. I am secure with myself, but not my people perspective. I think that's everybody struggles. I think everyone has some things that the demons that they're wrestling with, the wars, the battles that are going on in their heads. I haven't found the next path, but the jacuzzi is ready. Jacuzzi. I haven't heard that in a while. Jacuzzi. It's a hot tub. The jacuzzi. I remember it called that. I think that's a brand name. The jacuzzi. Jacuzzi. That sounds like a Japanese word. Jacuzzi. Hello, friend. I must confess that I just woke up with a chubby and indeed some jack material. Thank you for that. You're welcome. Good morning, if that's where you are. If you're now enjoying the sun coming up, I'm having some Chardonnay. It turned into, well, yeah, this is Friday the 13th here in America. I celebrate Friday the 13th because it's a unique day. If you want a silent mind, try Wim Hof method. Spooky Friday. Spooky. Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. So tomorrow when I wake up, it will be Saturday. Actually, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is the next day. They call it 12 a.m. Yeah. My brother tells me about a game they play at his workplace that the one who says good morning first wins. And they go to great lengths to be the one who says good morning first. You're in Ireland. All right. There's some other people that come here from Ireland. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. I like how you put the flag there. Just to make it official. That is the official flag of the Emerald Isle. I want to go there. I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to Scotland. You know what? I need to get with my brother. My brother and I might be able to do that. This hat makes it look like I'm wearing my hair under my hat. Like if I pulled my hair up and then put my hat on. Let's see. What are these love notes here? Friday the 13th was started when the execution, that's right, the Knights Templar was on Friday the 13th, was ordered by the King Peter. Okay, King Peter, if not mistaken. You are correct. That is what made it so infamous, so scary. And they also started to associate it with bad luck. Yeah, Friday. And then They also said that Judas was the 13th disciple, but he was not, because there were only 12 disciples. I guess Jesus was the 13th person. Better than Scotland. Really, better than Scotland. That should be your slogan. Come to Ireland. It's better than Scotland. I like the history, I like the lore, the fairy lore. There's supposed to be a flag. I heard there was a flag whenever the flag was flown or was unfurled, the fairies would help them in battle. I think you can only do that a few times. Ha ha ha. Well, it's Friday. A lot of people are shaking off the work week. So I'm 47 officially. I'm calling myself 47 from now on until someone says different. Until somebody says, you don't look 47 anymore. Yeah. Somebody will have to call me on it. Oh, Grim Life Collective. I like those. I like watching their tours. They've been to Scotland where the dogs commit suicide on this bridge. I think that's what they call it, the Suicide Bridge or something like that. And then they had a castle built by goblins. I forgot where that was, but they toured a castle. You weren't supposed to take anything from there. To be played with. Oh, don't fuck with the Irish. Not to be played with. That's right. I'm Irish. In fact, I'd be able to order myself. I always wanted a blackthorn shillelagh, because blackthorn there's a story behind the blackthorn, the way it's cut. It also offers spiritual protection. I thought, man, that'd be cool to have. Then I could walk with because I'm Irish and I don't deny it. On my mother's side, we go way back in the, that's right. You get what's coming to you if you fuck with the Irish. You know what? I need to pour more wine. Oh, all the boys and girls now. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Remember that song? That was in the 60s, I think. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine. And they would help him drink his wine. You're not Irish. I'm not? Tell my family. I think my family needs to be notified. Irish and Scottish and Scandinavian. So I'm around. I did my brother did, what do they call that? Genealogy, where they swab your mouth and they tell you what percentage you are. Yeah, somebody needs to notify my family that I'm not Irish. I probably look more German than anything. People tell me I look like an English lad. Why would I lie about something like that? I'm a little offended. Just a little, because you haven't met me yet. What part? Oh, I'm not first generation. I'm like my grandmother. I don't think even my mom knows. Yeah, it was because my grandmother. That'd be interesting to know where, because I'm an immigrant, I guess. It would be nice to know where I could find out, maybe, because my auntie, she's really into genealogy. She's really into, I think they call it genealogy or heritage. Yeah, she knows our family tree. I was told I'm related to, what was his name? William Wallace. We're related to the Wallaces. And we go back, yeah, Scandinavians. Yeah, or the Vikings. Find out. It would be nice to know. I'm going to have to find out where from Ireland did we come from? Because again, we are many generations. So my dad, English, my mom was Irish and German. Because I remember my mother telling about her grandmother used to cuss her out in German. Brain butter. Find out, man. Brain butter. It'll take me. I'm going to have to, yeah. If I ask my brother, because he was the one who told me. Yeah. And also my mom. I don't think my mom remembers. All she remembers that her mother was from Ireland. Yeah. William Wallace then descended from the Queen. Really? He did it. He did it with the Queen. Yeah. He was English. Yeah. Boy, they really love to send me messages. English. Wasn't it yeah. I've seen Braveheart. I think I have it. Yeah, I do. It's in my library. I have a library of movies. That was a pretty intense movie when it first came out. Had a lot of battles. I was never challenged in that way. Yeah, I'll have to find out where from Ireland did my family come from. Because that's all I know, really. It's weird when you come to America, you're usually descended from some immigrants, people who came here. Remember me? I do. Yeah. I can feel your pride. I can, yeah, you don't just go saying I'm from Ireland. You can't, not without proof. I think my freckles are proof enough. Nah, people. Now I'm challenged. I'm going to have to prove my heritage. Where did I descend? Where are my descendants? My ancestry. Ancestry, that's the word. Ancestry. Because who was it? My auntie, one of my aunties are really big into ancestry. Remember me, brought the British Empire to its knees. Don't fuck with the Irish. You know what? That'll make me feel proud too, to know where from Ireland my ancestry was. St. Paddy's Day. That's right. I got my green. I'm wearing my green. I have a shirt that says, let the shenanigans begin. It's an Irish shirt. Yeah. Let the shenanigans begin. We support Israel here, the homeland of the Jewish people. Get some green beer. They really have that? Green beer? They say, so they really celebrate. I've heard stories about St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. It's different in Ireland than here. People say everybody is Irish on St. Patrick's Day. That's right, green dye. Or is it food coloring? You could probably get away with food coloring. Have some green beer just for the occasion. You look like a probation officer. I was just talking about probation officer. One of my friends that I was visiting. That's what they say. Here in Toronto. Oh, you're from Canada. All right. It's really big. We even have a parade. We do too. In California, we had a St. Patrick's Day parade. I'm sorry if I'm talking slow. I had a little bit of wine. What's that I did anyway? Then you poop green. That's right. It'll change your poo. I am Christ. Yeah, that says it there. Christopher. Chicago River goes green. Oh, really? Chicago River. That's awesome. Ours is on Saturday. Really? Saturday. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow, I hope it's as pretty tomorrow as today. Today was a very nice day. It wasn't hot. The sun was out. Is there around your way? No, that doesn't look familiar. Where are you all? I'm in America and in Georgia, one of the southern states. I was showing here. It's snowing there. It got pretty cold today. Today it was pretty cold. We got a little bit of snow, but mostly cold. Not much snow, but cold. Sub-zero, 32 degrees, Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Iowa. Can you mockle miser? Good, cheap answer it. No? I've heard of mockle mise. Somebody was saying I would make a good mockle mise, if I'm saying that right. I just called the cops on you. It should be illegal to be this handsome. That gets a clown nose. To be this handsome, it should be illegal. That's funny. Can you? Yes, Mother Nature is pretty funny. She likes, yeah, because she can. That's what's it like in America. I always wanted to go. You know what? As long as you behave yourself, I think you'll get far in America. But don't take shit off of people either. I don't know. I've only lived in America. I can't do any contrast. I've only lived in the US, the 50 states. But yeah. I'd come here on vacation or on holiday first and see if you like it. As a funny saying, when it's cold in the UK, we often say it's Pearl Harbor, which means there's a nasty nip. Oh, that's racist, but it's funny. A nasty nip. It's a Pearl Harbor Day. I find that funny. They used to talk like that during the Second World War. There were no holds barred. They did not pull back. They called them all kinds of names. Hello again. Are you left wing or right wing? Big up. Thank you for that. Big up on the fun house. I think I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm more of a libertarian. I like libertarian or independent. I don't like government. Government, I think, is just a bunch of made up jobs that they're not they're more against us than for us, it seems. You have to really fight to get what you need. Big we all care for you. Thank you. Thanks for that. You're libertarian. All right, fist bump. Let's say you are similar. All right. Well, great. I guess we're making friends here. Are you ready for the World Cup? I think I am. The World Cup. Yeah, because we're playing the Winter Olympics, aren't we? Or the Olympics have started. Where is the clown nose? It is right here. I roll always ready. The clown nose. This one's more comfortable. I like this one. It's made of a foam rubber. It will bring a lot of people. Yes, I hope so. Yeah, we need to be on common ground. It seems like so many things are happening that cause us all to be at odds or have differences. Friday, that's right. Yippee! Friday the 13th. I have my Camp Crystal Lake hat, and I am ready to. I have my machete ready. You should have your machete ready. It's been an hour already. Yippee! I want to chat to me live. Ever eat your own egg? I don't know what that means. It sounds kinky. Are you a fan of? Yes, I have watched. They were very popular in the 80s when I was growing up in the 80s, watching A Nightmare on Elm Street, watching Hellraiser. Um, a lot of those kind of movies, yeah, they had to do with chopping people up. I have Kiki Mama Jason mask. You do. Where is your mom? She is she's watching TV. Do you have a wife? I do not have a wife. I'm trying to get to the heart of that. I'm trying to find out why I have no wife. Most people have wives, and I'm just not one of them. Critters. Yes, I remember that. Critters. They had a few movies. Yeah, they came out with a couple of sequels. Critters and Ghoulies. I think they're called the Ghoulies. And then there was Warlock. Warlock was pretty good. Yeah, those kind of movies. I have a original. Do you? An original? Is it autographed or what is your favorite song? Have you heard of Guar? They have a song called Sick of You. That has to be one of my favorites. And then that song by Cake. One of them is Short Skirt, Long Jacket. I kind of like that song. And then there was one by Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode, people are people, so why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. Depeche Mode. I also like KMFDM. I don't think a lot of people know about KMFDM. They're pretty badass. When I imagine that I'm a superhero or something or a god, I like to play KMFDM. Yeah, The Mask. The Mask. Oh, it's autographed. Cool. And you're keeping it. That's what celebrities sometimes they ask that, are you going to sell this on eBay? When you go to autograph, you ask for someone's autograph. I wonder if they wonder that. Is somebody making some money off of my autograph? Can I hold it? Hotter? Can I hold it? Can I, for a while, Hopefully, if there's a bathroom nearby, I can hold it. I can hold it, but then they say you're a good liar if you have to pee. You become a better liar. I need to leave. Okay. Who do you go through to buy your Fent? I don't use Fent. The fentanyl. That's funny. That clown knows. Who do you go through to buy your Fent? I do not use Fent. I'm sorry, but I have to say farewell for tonight. I've been doing this for an hour. I need a hobby. Maybe this is my hobby. Hodder is the actor who played. Oh, yes. Him. And then there's I kept hearing that people who play villains are usually really nice people. The ones who play the good guy is usually the dick, usually the appendage. That's right, Keen Hodder. So he was the guy who autographed your mask. That was kind. Yes, my heritage has been called into question. Death, something. Let's see. Hi, and welcome. I am going to close up. I need to lay down. I need to sleep off my trunk. Yeah, I think it's ready. I'm ready for bed now. I've had my glass of wine, and I hope you found this entertaining. I hope you found it informative. I'm going to have to look into where in Ireland did we come from? Where in the world, where in Ireland did my ancestry come from? I think that's important to know before you throw out there that you're from a country. Have a great day, and I hope you all be safe.